simple technique that works.
Yeah.
And they keep doing it.
Oh, that's
divide and conquer.
Nah, that made me think about the eagle. That's how you know that Esau run Mexico too. Anywhere you see the eagle, but I'm just thinking about the eagle. The eagle, that's a fucking scavenger bird. You feel me? This bird right here is steal food from other birds. It's still a nigga dinner. You feel me? It'll steal from you.
And it can see. An eagle can see from far down.
Yeah.
An eagle can see in the water and go down there and grab some out the water.
Yeah. But these birds are scavenger birds, man. They thieves. They unclean, like the brother said. They real dirty animals, bro.
And the scriptures refer to Esau as that.
And that because and that's why this devil. That's why I said this is a great quote unquote mascot or representation for the so-called white man. This is a perfect example, man. You know, because this basically, you know, this fucking this is a representation of Esau, man. You know.
Yeah, beauty, bravery, courage, honor, pride. Pride.
Yeah,
that's the characteristic of an eagle.
Yeah,
eagle,
it's proud. Right, of course. Yep. That's why the scripture said the pride of thy heart hath deceived. You know?
Closely associated with leadership.
Yeah, right, because birds is, an eagle is a leader though. Because it's run shit. You know? Whether it's even, you know, because it could be a wicked nigga who a leader. You know, for Nipsey Hussle, for example. He was a wicked nigga, but he was still a leader, right? You know? So eagles, right, they leaders cause why? They can tear your ass up. They know they can get over on you, an eagle. Oh, they showed you that in the movie, it was the one movie, man. I think it was called A Dog's Life. That they had the eagle in that bitch, bro. The eagle. He was big as fuck, niggas was scared of him. And they got their wingspan. Boy, an eagle is intimidating, bro.
Yeah, they picked up a little child.
An eagle is an intimidating bird, bro. Y'all got it, you got it. Go ahead, bro.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48, it says, "Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until we have destroyed thee."
And that's exactly what it is, man. Alright, he said he's gonna put a yoke of iron upon our neck. That shows that we fit the curses also as being the Israelites. Google yoke of iron and see who fits the curses. Keep going.
Hey, what's that one rapper? Mike, it's like about what the brother said. The rapper that's trying to live. Killer Mike, Salaki. The brother just read that scripture about and want of all things. Since Killer Mike trying to live, he got this episode on TV where he trying to live without buy black with nothing about Esau. So he go to the refrigerator, look at the water. Damn, it's made by the so-called white man. He trying to find a way to live without going through Esau to get things. But the scripture just said, "Want of all things."
Yeah, Esau incorporated in everything that you do, Jay. No matter what, because that's how the Lord set it up.
That's right.
You gotta go to Esau for everything, bro.
But he's just a knucklehead.
Yeah, he's a knucklehead.
Hey, give me Lamentations 5 and 4. Let them get this right quick before you keep going. And then I'm just going off the fact that we hold it and drinking out of fucking BPA plastic water bottles and all this shit. Because it's the curses. It's the curses. Just like it, brother. No, you good, bro. All right, bro, right quick. This is the book of Jeremiah. No, I'm thinking right out. There you go, bro.
That's the first thing he did. He started eating
Let me take this 5 and 4. We have drunken our water for money. Our wood is sold unto us.
Exactly.
Because you're supposed to be able to just go in the forest, take the wood, the supplies you need. Okay, from certain trees, not any trees, certain trees that don't bear fruit, you know, and go build your house and have your plot of that.
Like oak tree.
Exactly, oak trees.
Maple trees.
Maple trees. The
Cedar
good
trees.
solid wood, you know, that good heavy shit, you know, but Esau, you know, he make it to where you gotta pay a mortgage, you gotta pay a rent, you gotta pay a this and that, you know, in order to survive. Even if you own the house, you still pay for that land, man. But he said our water, go ahead, Papa, one more time, 5 and 4.
It say we have drunken our water for money.
Exactly, and we gotta pay for what's free. You should be able to go to a stream that's flowing, free flowing, pick it up, stream spring water. It's in the name, spring water. It come from the mountains, you know. It's the whole precipitation, that whole cycle. The water go down and come back up, you know, and it cleanses itself on the way down. That's why you can cleanse water with just sandstone and gravel and different, you know, and layers and whatnot. And through like a cloth, you can actually purify water that way. That's the same way it goes from the mountain on down to the streams, man. But Esau he bottles it up. He even bottles glacier water. He advertises glacier water from Antarctica and whatnot, man, and bottles it up, okay, and sells it to you. So we see that this is true, man. All right, that the scripture say I was gonna grab also 2 Corinthians 15:1. He said, write them in paper, for they are faithful and true, man. Our water is sold to us. Our wood.
It's hard, bro, because we was at the jewelry shop the other day, remember? And I said, hey, I think it's going to charge me for something that's ours. That's ours.
We were just talking about that,
bro,
spirit,
yeah. Oh.
And they don't give you 100% gold. They give it. They mix it with shit. So it 10
They
like,
water it down.
Yeah, water it down. Stretch it out. They stretch it out.
Yeah.
That's wicked, man. These devils.
And like that's why Ezra said what he said, man. He said if the world be created for our sakes,
why do we have to listen to him?
right? Because all that's worse, bro. We gotta pay for it.
That's right. That's right. That's what. Hey, you turn your gold into them devils. Hey, you pay a fucking $5 for a chain from this damn devil or this damn heathen, and then you want to get a chain back to him to get your money back. They want to get away at $50. We know we take gold by the weight. It weight this much. This how much you get. $20 a gram, man. What, nigga? Did you charge me $20 a gram, nigga?
Yeah, using us, man. I can't wait, bro.
Man, bro. Go ahead.
Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 16. It says, "Thou art filled with shame for glory."
America, boy, this bitch shameful. No one wants to sit with Donald Trump at the G20 summit. I always bring that shit up because it's months old. But don't nobody want to sit. They said they laughed at his ass, the Iranian PM, and then was laughing at his ass at the G20 summit, bro. No one fucks with y'all.
Outcast, bro.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
Esau, they is outcast.
He made them low amongst the heathen. Thou art greatly despised.
Yeah, they outcast.
That's the spirit, bro.
They outcast, yo. Nobody don't want to be around them, bro.
Deal with them. They don't want to make trade deals with you for your oil. They like, fuck your oil, Europe, your own allies. Fuck your, what's the THAAD?
Hey.
The missile defense. They said we going with the S-400 deal in Turkey.
Hey,
the
like
Ankara.
that nigga in the movie Shazam, bro. With the little crippled nigga with the dick. When he walked up in the lunchroom and sat down, niggas like, nope. Niggas got up like, nope, nigga.
Hey, but you said that, right? I just looked up the word outcast. It said a person who has been rejected by society or a social group.
Right. Oh. And then he's also, what's the word that he called? He goes from, he's a vagabond. He's also a fucking vagabond. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, he's a traveler, bro.
He's a traveler.
Yeah.
Always in the mountains. Hey, he's trying to live off the grid. He's a mountain man, you know? He's trying to live off the grid because he know this bitch going down. He's trying to do his own thing, trying to fend for himself. Survivor man, get a bunker.
Shit now, bro.
Get a bunker.
They go from state to state, and guess how they get there? On the trains, bro. Edomites, they live on the trains and shit like that. Go to state, beg for money, go to another state. Bro, they do that shit, bro.
Yep. Fucking records. New faces pop up.
Even on the lower level, like Esau don't live in these urban cities where everybody at, where everybody come to. Esau live far out in the suburbs somewhere, like by the farms and shit.
They just come to the inner city to make money off Jake.
It's Obadiah 1:1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus said the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom.
Right. Concerning Edom, he's the subject matter. Esau, Edom. Esau, who is Edom, as the scripture said in Genesis, man. All right? The so-called white man. The so-called Caucasian man. All right? Go ahead.
It said, we have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen.
That's right.
Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle.
That's right, man. He said, an ambassador is sent among the heathen, a messenger is sent among you heathen. What the scripture tell you? He said, Joel 3:9, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, man. All right, let them beat their plowshares and swords, their pruning into the spears, man. All right, this is what we're telling you people, man. This is the ambassador, we're the ambassador, we're the angels. We're the messengers telling you people. We're the prophets telling you people, man. World War III is coming, man. Armageddon, man. All right? 200,000 missiles, man. But nothing matters in that day. Nothing that you're giving your time to right now. Snapchat, Instagram, shopping, buying food, whatever the fuck. None of that shit matters when there's 200,000 missiles dropping, man.
No, that's right.
And this is the judgment of Yahweh Shai. You've been fucking warned. Go ahead, buddy.
Kindness Obadiah 1 and 2.
And Esau the ultimate one that's gonna get that judgment, man. You got some Edomites that's gonna live all the way up to the missile drop. They set for defense, man. They don't bear the sword in vain, man. They gonna utilize it on you niggas who out here in mirth, living it up, living your best life, man. Meanwhile, they shooting and training them, and they get ready for you niggas, man. The Lord is gonna allow some of these Edomites to stay alive all the way to the missile drop. Go ahead, bro.
Obadiah 1 and 2. Behold,
They land selected, bro. You gotta be having them signs, long ass driveways, private property, stay the fuck off. You got cameras set up. You know, you get too close, you probably got speakers set up. Look, you come a step further, it's a wrap, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, they do shit like this, bro. They are cunning fucking hunters. And they have advanced their technologies from what they once had. It ain't no more catapults and shit, man. An iron weapon or no more, man. They got rail guns and shit, man. Mini guns. But that shit also, that sound shit. Yeah, that's the spirit. They got that unmanned drone. They got the shit that'll fuck up your ear and just make you want to drop your weapon, man. You know? I think that's the name of it. Yes, it is. Disperse large crowds and shit. Make you want to drop your own weapon and cover your ears. That's how bad it is, man. Allow beacon noise, man. The Lord, man, he coming back, man. He said it's going to be noisy. Keep going, Papa.
Obadiah 1 and 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
Esau, Edom, you dying faster than the population, man. Okay? The so-called white man is despised. His women don't want him. They want us. We Israel, but it's fuck, man. All right? It shows, man. It shows. Are you despised by the Lord? You despised by your own people? Esau, you about to go to war with your own folks in Russia. You about to go to war with your own people. You going to war with your own people here on this floor. This house is divided. You got Republicans, Democrats, independent, leftists, rightists, conservatives, lobbyists, liberals. What the fuck going on? This is what? Come on, this is confusion, man. No, neither one of y'all is right. None of y'all got it right, man. The house divided against itself cannot stand but has an end, man. You know what I'm saying? And the end is manifest, man. This house gonna be brought to desolation. This house, America, man. This being brought to desolation now. That's pretty much the point. I mean, there is more, but I want you to go. I want to finish on that Habakkuk though, and then get that second entrance. Habakkuk.
Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 16. Thou art filled with shame for glory.
Thou art filled with shame for glory. Isaiah 47.
Because the word shame, it goes back to the Hebrew word wash, which means feeling the guilt. And the reason why is the so-called white man in America got that feeling of shame on him, the feeling of guilt, right? Because what they did to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians. So the so-called white man, he gonna feel guilty. Thus said the Bible, you know?
And see, his children shall seek the please the poor.
But watch, that's why the scripture said, for the violence against our brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. You feel me? So that's what it is. That's the settlements of America, man. These people are shameful. You got all these so-called white people on the internet. Shalom, y'all. You got these so-called white people coming out, exposing their own motherfucking people, saying what, man? That the wickedness, talking about the wickedness and the atrocity that they did to our people, man. You know?
Yep. And how we fit the curses also. You got a lot of Edomite, or so we perceive, they Edomite complexion could be Jakes. They be coming up against Esau in his own structure, man.
Yeah. Just recently, you had that documentary release, Escaping Neverland, bro. And now you got, you know, and they was talking all that shit, throwing all that dirt on Jake name and shit. But now you got different journalists that look like so-called white people coming up and exposing you and showing the holes that was in these documentaries and the lies that was told, man. You know, like the scripture said, their tongue shall fall upon themselves, man.
Right.
That's Psalm 64. Hey, get that Bible shot real quick.
I got something right quick, bro. This is a quick article, and it has to do with the journalist, man, that's being killed.
Julian Assange.
No, that goes into it. But it's American values. Yeah.
You talking about the Khashoggi nigga?
It mentions him. This is from RT News, April 12th, 2019, 2 days ago. American values embassies are for chopping up journalists, not protecting them. All right, fair-minded people across the world have rightly condemned the U.S. Once again, shameful spewing on thy glory. They don't look at this bitch as big bad America as it used to be, man. All right, it said fair-minded people across the world, fair-minded people across the world have rightly condemned the U.S. Rightly condemned them. Ordered arrest of Julian Assange, however, few have noted how it fits part of a pattern of American hypocrisy when it comes to the treatment of journalists. And then it mentions the Khashoggi, it mentions the, Julian Assange. You know, you can say shit. Any journalist, man. Snowden, he was a whistleblower. They call them whistleblowers, man. Okay? In so many words, shameful spewing, man. You getting fucking shame on your name. It's tarnished, man. I was speaking to a so-called military dude, man, and he was saying these other countries, when he was deployed over there, he said, man, these other countries really hate America, like hate their guts. Not necessarily the people, but the officials, and also like just the elite. I mean, like not the elite, but like the elite too, but like more so the people that's in charge, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The government. Yeah, because they know some of the people don't really have control, but they still do despise this place and how y'all living. You know, the women all fucking free over the men.
And it's really
feminist and shit.
Philosophy and the doctrine and the laws that the so-called white man push, man. That's what really people really got a problem with. Because that's another thing, the so-called white man, he's supposed to be this motherfucking philanthropist or this motherfucking big bad guy for humanitarian rights, man. When over there in goddamn Saudi Arabia, you know, the United Kingdom, they sell them, bro, over 400 billion. Bro, Saudi Arabia, they made the most money out of every country in 2018. Saudi Arabia at the top making the most money, bro. And who buying all that oil from them? U.S., Russia, all them crackers, Britain, France, all them goddamn crackers, bro. And they saying that America's supposed to be this big humanitarian rights advocate, but yet it's still they bombing Yemen. You know, the situation with Israel and the Palestinians, and you know what I'm saying?
And that's shameful spewing again. Shameful spewing. The scriptures say in Revelation, Baba Kasha 17:16, one of y'all too. 17:16 Revelation, man.